Another very common question during a consultation is how long is it going to take for me to receive compensation from our car crash? And again, the honest answer, it really does vary. Assuming it's not an overly serious accident, you're able to treat and you're able to be released within a handful of months' time, and there's no lingering issues moving forward, and we're able to present that claim to the insurance company. Normally the time frame is from the time that package, as we call it, all your medical records and a summary of your injuries and any additional specifics that we may need to include to help the insurance adjuster understand just how this accident has affected you. Once that hits their desk, usually within 30 to 45 days, they're able to come back to us with an initial response. And that's when the true negotiation begins. Quite often they'll maybe make some initial offer of money. We'll visit with the clients about our strategy on how best to respond. And then at the time when we actually do come to some form of agreement, normally from the time that agreement is reached to the time that we're able to sit down with the client, review the final numbers, sign off on everything, and hand a check to them, you're looking at another 30 to 45 days from the time that agreement is reached. Now, there are some things that can lengthen that process. For example, if the client is a Medicare or Medicaid beneficiary, the Affordable Care Act, or most people call it Obamacare, does require us, and also requires the insurance company, to inquire with the particular health agency. So Medicare or Medicaid, this person is a beneficiary. Did Medicare or Medicaid make any payments in connection with this claim? Because we are required to reimburse the government back for any health care that either one of those programs have paid for. And if we fail to do so, then at the end of the day, if the government comes back, I, as the attorney, have to write a check out of my own pocket. So we have to dot those I's and cross those T's. And as most people are familiar with any of those programs, they don't always move the quickest in connection with a request for information. So, while we always like to tell people from the time of an agreement with the insurance company to the time of disbursement, 30 to 45 days, Medicare and Medicaid process can extend that. And I've seen them turn around within a couple of days, and I've seen them take 6 months. So it's really hard to give somebody who happens to be a beneficiary of one of those programs and a really good time frame on when we will receive that response. We certainly try to be the squeaky wheel, but the government moves at the pace that it wants, and sometimes that's a lot slower than neither I nor our clients may desire.